everybody. This is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So I'm going to be using the Dark Mansion Tarot today, and I will pull you some of the wisdom of the Oracle to give you that final message. Keep an open mind with all of the readings. Just take what resonates for you. I kind of feel I feel really agitated and irritated here as I'm connecting with the energies. I was just literally shuffling the decks. You know, I can't sit still either. So you just might be on edge this weekend. Let's see as to what's really going on. But what flew out the deck as I was kind of shuffling here was the chaos and conflict card. Again, 33, the three. So again, threes were coming up. So I don't know if you're dealing with more than one person around you, more than one situation. Someone's got you on edge anyhow, and it's gonna take you into the weekend here. Cracks are starting to show anyhow. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Cracks are there. Cracks are starting to show. Maybe you're feeling like you're cracking up in some kind of way, just not trusting your intuition. Could be. But, you know, there's a storm here in the background. I feel like the signs are there. The intuition is there. But I don't know. This is like the Five of Cups to me. That feeling left out in the cold or feeling isolated in some kind of way. Um, mm, let's see where this is going anyway for you guys. Well, there's certainly a higher power involved here in some kind of way on the bottom of the deck. We've got a number 4 that comes from that. So this is gonna push you onto some form of stability or security. At the moment, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling that security. You're feeling quite vulnerable, in fact. But this is going to give you some kind of spiritual awakening. It's up to you to notice the signs and to act upon those. If your gut feelings are going, you know, they're for a reason. But it seems like you keep getting sucked back into something or sucked back around to something here as well. It's cycles. It's definitely cycles. And then we've got time to go. So some of you are being forced down a new pathway here. There could be a female that's closing the door around you as well, bringing in some form of stability and security in some kind of way. But someone's definitely had enough. I kind of feel blocked with communication here. So someone could be just literally blocked out of your life, or you blocking them out of your life in some kind of way. But the doors are closing around you. Someone is saying goodbye here in some way, shape, and form. I do feel like this is a good sign in a way. We've got the flags up there, which talks about celebration. But it may not feel it whilst you're going through that transition. This is card number 45 as well, but 5 and 4 is obviously the number 9, which kind of shows me that, again, yeah, it's that spiritual awakening. It's that realization. It talks about lessons being learned, spiritual growth as well. But awkward, also, like, I don't know, I was meant to say awkward there. It was trying to come out, but it is awkward. It could be awkward. It feels awkward when you're going through some kind of transition, you know. I feel like someone's just had enough. They're tired of something here anyhow. They're tired. So let's see what the tarot brings out. But yeah, the cracks are showing. The cracks are showing. It's almost like things have dried up in some kind of way as well for some of you guys. I just feel really on edge. I'm pacing up and down here, and just it's like I can't sit still, and yeah, I don't know what to do with my head, my mind, my energy, that kind of thing that's going on. So just be aware. Certainly try and keep yourself grounded whilst you go through some kind of, if you're being blocked out or shut out in some kind of way, or if you're doing this, see, they all not fall out. So there's some kind of fallout that's going on, that's occurring. Bear with me. Yeah, the two, interestingly enough, the 2 of Pentacles flew out. So again, this could be somebody juggling around them in some kind of way. It could be their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, people, energy, situations. Literally everything's up in the air at the moment. It does feel uncertain. It feels unsettled. But I also feel like somebody else here is not really that bothered. It's like when one door shuts, another one opens. But I feel there's arrogance behind this. It's, I usually say this a lot, when it comes to work career, that side of things, that yeah, sometimes we have to move on, move forward in a different way. When one door shuts, another door does open. And it generally does. But with relationships, when there's arrogance behind it, it's not right. It's not right. It's almost like when someone can move on to someone else that quickly, it's like, where's the morals? And some of you guys may be thinking this way this weekend. And there's no, look, this is just the energy that's coming out. I'm not judging anyone here. Um, and you make your own choices and decisions at the end of the day, but I kind of feel like someone's got something in their hand right now and they could throw it all away for something else. But there's juggling of all sorts here. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. You've certainly got to get yourself grounded. You've certainly got to break some kind of cycle here. But I kind of feel like someone's aware here and someone is shutting a door, leaving. So it's going to be taken out of your hands and out of your control. The universe is going to help push this along for you in some kind of way. So you could be waving goodbye to somebody. I kind of feel like this is consuming all your time, effort, and energy in some kind of way. Could be straining on your finances as well. We've got the Eight of Pentacles that are coming through here as well. It's almost like, I don't know if you're certainly wearing yourself out anyhow. You're wearing yourself out in every way possible. Um, some of you guys, are not tapping into that intuition at all. You've got to think you've got something right in front of you. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom there, but you just, let's just say, not opening that book. You could make your life a whole lot easier if you just tap into that intuition. With the Two of Pentacles as well, when you're juggling things, you know that jugglers do drop the balls as such, or whatever they're throwing around. So mistakes can happen when you juggle. And I kind of want to say to you, look, you could feel some kind of regret if you're not careful. That's all I'm saying. Someone's looking. Now the Ace of Pentacles has come out after that. I kind of feel I'm in with relationships here at the moment. We could go down the work career side of things in a moment, but it's almost like someone thinks the grass is greener on the other side all the time, or something along those lines. They see a golden opportunity, they take it. Doesn't matter about the consequences. But it does within the head and in the mind, and you regret it later. It's that kind of cycle. Someone's certainly not learning lessons here anyhow. Not learning lessons. So I kind of feel one step forward, two back in this situation. There are some mental blocks, there are some mental obstacles, and you could be feeling quite defensive this weekend as well. Could be. But there is some stubbornness there as well. There is some stubbornness. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. We've got the Chariot, which is showing, you know, you could be pushing things way too quickly here. You could be rushing into something, some kind of new beginning with that World card, which is going to create another pattern, another cycles. Again, if you're going into another relationship, there could be pregnancy, birth, rebirth here that's going on. But it just feels like someone's rushing into something without thinking of the consequences as such. Again, there could be regrets later on if you really kind of ignore your intuition as such. I just want you to kind of keep yourself grounded, okay? Whatever you're doing out of anger and frustration, no matter what it is, it's all about communication. There's no communication here whatsoever. I kind of feel like someone's blocked someone out in some kind of way. There's no talking going on. There's no communication whatsoever. So someone's just jumping into something without thinking, and this is where mistakes may happen. It's just a slight warning. Look, if you're juggling people, energy, situations, even money, work, career side of things, it's not a balanced energy at all. It's not balanced. We need to break this cycle. You're wearing yourself out in many different ways. And again, it could have an effect on you, your mentality, your mental health. There could be all kinds of different things affecting you and your energy. I'll just hold my hands up. I'm not a doctor. I'm just picking up on the energies. Yeah. I'm really kind of feeling, with the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Sun and we've got the Five of Cups. I think you're about to make the biggest mistake here when it comes to some form of relationship around you. This is right next to the time to go card as well, where I said someone's leaving, someone's packing their bags, someone's going here. Obviously, there's some kind of hurt, pain, suffering in some kind of way here as well. It's not easy to deal with. It's not easy to face. There has been a lack of support here for someone, a lack of reassurance, a lack of support. It's an isolated feeling anyhow. We've got the higher power next to the sun again. Like I said, the universe is taking over here in some kind of way, changing things to give you some kind of wake-up call to make changes happen around you, maybe to think about things, think about the way you act, think about the way you react, think about the situations that you've been involved in to change it, because this is an unhappy scenario, what I'm picking up on, that there's not happiness here. And you're really, it's like one step forward, two back. You kind of make progress and then you get knocked back in some kind of way, whether it's your own mental health doing that, or whether this is other people, other situations or obstacles that just keep cropping up. But there is a need to break that cycle, and it's going to take a lot of hard work and effort to do that. But again, with the Six of Cups, this is repeating patterns, repeating cycles. Someone can't let go of the past either. Yeah, I just feel, yeah, someone's, jeez. Someone's not seeing the bigger picture here. And there could be someone from your past coming back to you and your energy, and mm, And even if it's not from this lifetime, you know, the past is there. So there is some kind of connection to somebody in and around your energy. I've got like the Six of Cups with the Two of Cups. It could be third party situation here. The past could be involved. I certainly see you reaching out, offering your services in some kind of way. Mhm. I'm just looking at the star card that's come out here. Now, obviously, when the star card comes out, it's a very healing energy. Some of you, you know, it's also a card of wish fulfillment and blessings. But I kind of feel like someone's lost that hope and that faith. So this doesn't feel like a positive thing at the moment. The fact of the matter is, if you've lost faith within yourself, how can you attract all these good things into your life? How can you be happy? What is it you can do to change things, to alter things, to fill that gap? That something is missing within for you to act or react the way you do, or to repeat patterns here. It is a wake-up call, of which, yes, there is healing coming in, but you've got to keep that faith within yourself to overcome these obstacles and challenges. They're showing me the devil here as well. So there's some form of addictions or toxicity around the choices and decisions that you're making, but maybe you feel as if you can't help it in some kind of way. Again, there's no judgment. Everybody's choices and decisions are, you know, unique, their very own, and who's to say who's right and wrong about anything? But what I'm saying to you is look within yourself, ask yourself, are you truly happy, and what you can do about it? Because you're going from one thing, one situation, one person to another. You're not fulfilling something within you. So you've got to look at number one first. If you want to be happy, you've got to change what's unhappy in your own life first. Starts with number one all the time. But I feel like someone from your past, either you're going to be reaching out to someone from your past, or they're going to reach out to you. And here we go again. It's going to muck something up anyhow. Someone is going to be leaving, saying goodbye. There's some truths here that you're facing. Mm. There could be some arrogance with this as well, with that King of Swords. But there is a need to cut cords, cut ties to all forms of negativity around you. Habits, cycles, people, energy, situations. If we're looking into the work career side of things, there could be job cuts here. There could be a boss taking over, saying goodbye, letting you go. And I don't feel like you're going to be happy about it. Because you thought you had something golden here. You thought you had the perfect opportunity, and maybe you did. But yeah, there's someone that's giving you the marching orders anyhow. Some of you are going to feel sorry for yourselves this weekend. I'm not going to lie. You really are. There's anger, there's frustration, there's feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like the whole world's against you in some kind of way. And maybe, yes, it's because you have made a few choices and decisions that haven't been quite right for you. But just use it as a lesson. Use it as a lesson. You need to look after yourselves. You need to focus on within, and your outside world will fall into place. Don't repeat the same patterns. Someone is being silly. Sometimes the truth hurts as well with that King of Swords that's coming out there. Really does. And again, this could be affecting you and your mental health in some kind of way. Some of you are feeling really rejected right now, really rejected on every level. This is where I was feeling with relationships. Don't make the mistake of going from one to another. There's more than one person involved in your situation in some kind of way. But I kind of feel like this is wearing you out. This feels like you've been rejected in many different ways, if I'm honest. But it's making you, this is the universe shaking things up for you to open your eyes and take control in a different way. It really is. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. This, when the world comes out, again, with the Chariot, you've got a choice to make here. Just take your time. Don't rush anything. Don't rush into anything that you repeat that cycle and pattern again. Really think about things. Really think about your next moves. Don't fall into that trap of making the same mistakes again, because you will be foolish and you'll regret it. Take your time. Take your time. It is about new beginnings here. You may have lost something, someone that, was maybe quite good in your life or felt quite good in your life. Maybe you didn't appreciate it. Maybe you didn't see the positives, whatever the case may be. Whatever you're suffering with inside needs to be looked at. You might need some support, help, guidance in some kind of way. You might need to see a doctor. You might need to see a counselor. You might need to see somebody to help divert you on that right path. And that is something that's not easy to kind of face up to and deal with. But maybe, just maybe, it will help you in a different way. Feels very heavy today. I'm really sorry about that, guys, but I've got to go with the energy and I can't make it up. I can only say what I'm seeing and feeling here. So I know that you guys are suffering, but some of the choices and decisions that you're making at the moment are not working the way you expect them to work. So really, really think about your choices, your decisions, your actions and reactions so that you don't go down the same pathway again. Break the cycles and you break the habits and you break the toxicity with it. You've got to learn to talk, get things off your chest, deal with things as and when they crop up, as and when they happen. If you're blocked in some kind of way, you need to seek help, advice externally. All right. But I wish you all the very best. Look after yourselves. Just don't do anything rash this weekend. That's all I'm saying. Just really, really think about things. Okay. And I will leave that with you. I wish you all the very best, but take care. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.